all the ironies of dislocation, cold, and all the metaphors with it. But part of being a Sinhala person in Toronto is that you learn to get used to the ironies. And people will often come to you in the subway and say, "Oh, where are you from?" And when I say I'm from Sri Lanka, they of course automatically assume that I am Tamil. And then this very interesting conversation arises. One of the poems that I have here is one of these moments when a person who was a tourist here in Toronto, and we had this conversation, and then he suddenly started speaking Tamil to me, and I had to tell him, "I'm sorry, I cannot understand." Also because he was Korean, so he was speaking Tamil with a very strange accent as well. So there was a whole bunch of cultural mistranslations going on. It's called History Lesson. Beady eyes dancing, saying, "Vanakkam, vanakkam," to me, confused by all possible words of welcome, but this seeking token of what I must seem to be. Disidentified and shunted into Sinhala Catholic, where would I fit the lapses? I have scarce point for exclamation or examination as you wave your Xerox paper filled with Vijaya, Tambapanni, and Yasodhara's 12 daughters, busy lady. And the Kingdom Hall at Apura called, and this is a first for me, Yamato or Samato, you say. My head curves that ever-lingering confusion of yes, no, maybe, sideways nodding knots and ambiguities on these distant dots and eyes. Your Korean characters translating my history that I have somehow misplaced. The beautiful thing about living in Toronto is you see what the next generation looks like, and it's always different. This poem was written for a young South Asian woman who was so beautiful that the moment I saw her on that subway, I had to write a poem for her. And I think what it means to be here is to look to the future. Jerk bone blues. You're the kind of woman whose smile would crash me senseless. The kind of woman who'd make me shin and bone. You're the kind of crazy that rides a snide ice cube. The kind of crazy that crackerjacks solace. You're the kind of random in this ice storm in winter. The kind of random in my way too crude joke. You're the kind of yesterday that had me singing Billy. The kind of yesterday that slipped aside my covers. And sure as the sleek of your punk atom head, you are, oh, you are my kind.